Hey, it's Trey Scott here, and today we're talking about Foreman For Real boxing on the Super Nintendo. It was also on the Sega Genesis, and also on the Game Boy, and I think maybe the Game Gear or something like that. Push start now! Push start now! Push it, push it, push it! One player. We got Exhibition, Career, Tournament, and Exit Mode, which is probably the one we should pick. Now, out of the characters on here, there's Big George Foreman, you know, the title guy that boxing game's named for. I think he is the only real boxer. All these other guys, I've never heard of. And all of them are from the United States, except for like one. You get quite a few different characters you can pick. But I mean, you're going to pick George Foreman, because this is Foreman For Real boxing. He is the main character. And you can pick somebody. I'll just pick this guy because you know he's the closest one. And then it shows a little thing like this, like a cinematic. Back in cutscenes weren't really cutscenes. 3 rounds of boxing for the exhibition fights. And this is the kind of boxing you get. Like, you pick George Foreman, but I mean, you really don't see him. You just see this. And this is like, I don't know, what are they called? Like pre-rendered graphics or something? Kind of like Donkey Kong Country. So maybe like, oh yeah, it looks kind of realistic. But I mean, the people in the background are obviously like 2D type models. But the boxers, they tried to make look, you know, good. And I really don't know how to play it, honestly. I'm just pressing random buttons. This is the realistic graphics we can get on Super Nintendo. And on here, when you hit the pause button, you can continue round, display status. What does that do? Oh, it shows the punches thrown, punches landed, and the percentage. And then the scorecard if you go past a round. But I mean, good product placement right there with Gold's Gym on there. Gotta admit that. Oh, I knocked it down. Like, I don't understand the bars. There's blue and red. And like, mine, George Foreman's, I'm assuming is the left. But it's going up. His is going up, so I don't know, maybe the red is stamina, and what does the blue represent in the life? 2-player. So you're still in the same perspective, even when you play 2 players. Well, that sucks. Because one player can see their character's face, and the other one just sees their back. I think it would be like a split screen type of thing if they're going to do the same camera angle. But I don't know. It's kind of lame. Okay, in conclusion, Foreman For Real boxing on the Super Nintendo is not a very good boxing video game. I would give it about a 1 because it is technically a game, but it's not very fun. The perspective they use isn't very great. But if we used George Foreman's patented grill, we should be able to knock the excess fat out of Foreman For Real to turn this video game into a lean, mean, boxing Super Nintendo machine. You're gonna get this part right here. Now that we've cooked it on the George Foreman grill, let's see what we got. Super Punch Out. I guess it really does work. The George Foreman grill is a lot better than Foreman For Real as a George Foreman product. I mean, look at here. It's even got these nice grill marks on the cartridge from the George Foreman grill. Make sure to like and unsubscribe.